Alright, I'm gonna assume everything is good. Yep, there it is. Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and we finally got past the fun part when it comes to this game. The part where you learn, holy crap, this is who the main character is. So, yeah, that was a fun session. That was a very fun session. A little shorter than I normally go, but that was, oh, I've been looking forward to that for months. And I can say literal months now because, I mean, I'm doing these streams once a week and I've started since January 25th, so yeah, it's been going a while. It has been going a while, and I'm quite happy with how it's been going. Quite happy with how it's going indeed. So, with that done, now we move on to the fourth and final planet, which is Korriban. So, who do I want to bring along? Let's see, well, Kart definitely has business to see to here. The question is who the secondary should be. I don't know, everybody has very amusing dialogue when it comes to this section, so... And of course, the game decides... Well, of course, OBS decides to be silly. Let's see... Well... Let me see... Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll bring HK-47. I think that'll be hilarious. Oh. It started working. Yay.
Ready!
Glad to hear it. Okay, so I've got the usual. What do I want you to focus on? Well, given that I'm not able to use Force Heal on you, I probably want you to be as tough as possible. So we'll go with that. So,
yes?
Here we are. On Korriban. What's this terminal over here? Can I do anything? Nope. Okay. I'm assuming I can't do anything with these terminals then? Yeah, it doesn't look it. Alrighty, so... This is going to be an interesting one for us, because... Korriban is the place where the Sith Academy is. How do you know I'm a Jedi?
Rundi haudonga kun hunkabi, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aitha haudonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampunkpa, bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo podana wanga kun bist mulira best. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
So I imagine.
Kuya mi juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki, kukula jiti. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun watati mana ithabola. Ui, ithanadana yitya. Kunti chani, tong patogas maktelia.
You know of the Ebon Hawk?
Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes, chink palamul, tonk kimba na konkek. Tung ting tachun kun nek mulira best.
Here's the 25 credits.
Kachichu aitha haudunga. In kin kuno ba mulira chikun, slima podonna. Rundi haudonga kun hunkabi.
I'll be on my way.
Mucha shak pangpa.
Well, if he's insistent on that, I suppose I better not ask him too many questions, though... Huh, interesting that the Ebon Hawk has been here. So was that before, or while Davik owned it? Because I'm trying to think of what purpose Davik would have. Now, I'm pretty sure he hadn't used the Ebon Hawk at all, even before we... I'm trying to think of when he acquired it. Oh, well, I'll have to look at that later.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira, king kunjo peshak. No ba muliraji. Joni yun turumchi, wi itadia. Bola una chinek. ba mulirat slimo anga kun biskin.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. There's a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
Wrong
We
answer.
would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tune pudu. Rana no prata don't no sercha. Ichua penki.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the Academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi! You're looking to get in the Academy, are you not? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the Academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Advisement. Evisceration works well. Electrocution and blunt trauma also work well, I understand.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
It was so hard for me to suppress my laughter when HK47 spoke up. That is why I have brought you along, because I have a feeling you are going to have all the fun responses for this. Why are you asking me?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you.
Silence. Why not ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now. A decision, please.
Perhaps just scare them a little.
You're as pathetic as they are, it looks like. I can't be bothered. Get out of here, all of you. The sight of you makes me sick to my stomach.
Huh. Interesting. Huh. So, technically I gained in both directions? How does that affect my character sheet? Huh. I wonder if technically I gained more dark because I'm more leaning toward the light already? I wonder how that's how that works, because I'm definitely not... Huh. Wonder how that works. Either way, it'll be interesting to see if I can maintain that alignment while I'm here.
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human ak ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chi wak itakanki, chaubaso, chi no molirani dubo, tonking ba, no kun neksak.
What sort of merchandise do you offer?
Nikawa dubaka, patisa, kon mulis limo poi wanga kun viskin, chi itakanki, chana kilikon.
Why so?
Just cronky to patslimo, chi itakanki, chana kilikon. Kinba muli radwanaji, kinba no kun nixet abog, chi wi
Say how you really feel.
chicha. Agi inko tune, chuna muli ra, tangit wamaji kona. Tonkit pa no kun nek abog, kakinja nawabakon. Bagwa shank konti machit
What connections do you have?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna muri ra, tangit wama jikona, tonkit pa nonku nek abog, baba hasan shan. No ba muri rati lai kuka.
Can I see your merchandise?
Kakincha nawabakaon.
Alright, what do we got? Let's see. A pistol. Oh, that's expensive. That would take all my credits. One hit. Whoa. My stun chance. Substantial damage, attack modifier +3, so... Huh, that's actually a really damn good blaster. Real quick, what does Karth have right now? That might be worth getting. So it's got the modified, so the Geno Haradan blaster. I'm trying to think of what else I have in here. Looks like the only thing that comes close is the Sith Assassin pistol. And then I've got Karth's blaster because, well, as I've modified it to Walhellen back.
Yes?
4 to 11. So high damage range. And then a chance to stun. 6 seconds, so... Assuming this is a binding by typical D&D turns, that's an entire round, so useful stuff. Low DC, but still. Let's go with it. Karth, I have a new toy for you. Enjoy. Let's hope it works well.
Yes?
Hopefully I won't regret buying that. Then again, I can always just...
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony. Led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the Academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Great. Just what we needed. Some punks to come steal our lunch credits.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lasho.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
I think... you know what? I want to be sarcastic. I think that's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you.
How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Let's see, how should I play this? Do I want to indulge them? I don't really want to humiliate myself, but... I'm not looking for trouble, but I'm not here to amuse you.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
It looks like this one's not afraid of you at all, Lasho.
Are you going to let us be insulted?
Oh, get over yourself already. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, this one's got some backbone at least. Let's go.
Fine. I'll deal with you later.
You can tell because she did the angry idol animation. That's gonna have consequences for me probably, but you know what? I don't care. There'll be amusing consequences, and that's all that matters.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
What does Zerka do here on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. I must say, Zerka is in need of droids right now. That's a mighty fine-looking one you have there.
Objection. This unit is not for sale, meatbag.
Yes, of course. No offense meant. Touchy, isn't it? This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Zerka works with the Sith?
Well, why not? This is Sith space now, and the company has to survive regardless of who is in charge. The Republic, the Sith, the economy has to keep going. Now, was there anything else?
Can I ask you some questions about the colony?
Certainly.
What can you tell me about it?
There truly isn't much to tell, citizen. Dresh Day was established by the Sith, and we arrived to take advantage of some of the planet's mineral wealth. The only thing that's really unusual about Dreshte, I suppose, is that the Sith built their academy on the east side of the colony. You don't find those just anywhere.
What do you know about the Sith Academy?
Not much. The Sith are a rather secretive lot, and they don't allow many into the academy. I hear they claim that Korriban was inhabited long ago by other Sith, but no one really knows if that's true. The planet is certainly uninhabited outside of Dreshte, and always has been.
Who is allowed into the academy?
Only prospective students. We get many who come here each year hoping to get picked. Many are simply considered too weak, I'm afraid. I understand there is one main person amongst the Sith who decides which students are worthy. Euthura Ban, I believe her name is.
Where can I find this Euthura?
Other than in the academy itself, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Have you ever heard of a star map?
A star map? We sell navigational components, if that's what you mean.
No, I mean it's in old ruins.
Well, the Sith have some old ruins that interest them up on the surface of the planet. If this map of yours is there, however, they've said nothing about it.
How can one reach the ruins on the surface?
Zerka sends freighters to the surface every now and again to ferry artifacts to the core. The men are not allowed out of their ships, however, as only Sith are allowed on the surface. Beyond that, I really can't say.
Can't say or don't know?
Well, all I know is that they call the site the Valley of the Dark Lords. Apparently, there are Sith lords of old buried in tombs there. I don't know anything else. Neither will you, I'm sure. Only the Sith students are allowed access to the site.
And that's the impetus for infiltrating the academy.
Not much, but no. Do come again.
Alright, so what did that add to the journal? Yep, okay.
Aren't you the human who won the swoop race on Manan? Congratulations and well done. It was most exciting to watch. It is an honor to have you in our offices. How may Zerka serve you?
I just realized that Gamorrean hasn't tried to kill us yet. Would he I wonder where he shows up.
You certainly can.
Oh, good. I'm a little low on advanced med packs, so that should do. Then XR Coon's Lake Battlesuit. Hello. Where did you get that? I mean, gaming conceit, I suppose, but that's surprising. Now, well, for now, though, is there anything else in here that we need to worry about? Probably not. Yep. Just standard NPCs. In that case, let's head further in. So, that leads out to Korriban, that leads out to a cantina. Okay. Who are you?
Uchua Penki, Tong Itwamaji, Human Act in Ikatune, Chi Itakanki, Chana Kilikon, Chiwak Aitakanki.
Yes, the Ebon Hawk is my ship.
Tong Hitwama Aki Inkotune, Otong Hiwama Ji Aki Inkotun, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King, Kimba no Kun Nik Dota, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inkotune, Chuna Mulira, Tong Hitwama Jikona, Tong Kipa no Kunek Abog.
Hand over what? What are you talking about?
Just cranky to Patslimo, Chi Itakanki, Chana Kilikon, Kimba Mulira Dwanaji, Kimba no Kunixet Abog.
And of course the game decided to conk out, but thankfully that was the only line, so... What business of it is yours? The Ebon Hawk is mine now.
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chuna Mulira, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tonki Pa no Kunek Abog, Kakincha Nawabakaon, Pichage Borang Turang, Nada Chawa Yishun Kun, Noba Mulira Tilai Kunka, Kan Nibora Tong Chitsa, Francesco Yohabakaba no Pito Ula. Nekaba Dubaka. Patisa. Con mulis limo poi wanga kun viskin. Chi itakanki changa kilikon.
I could take a look for it.
Inko ka. Kinba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kung. Pang itwamachi.
I don't remember this thread. And again, I don't remember a lot from Korriban outside of the Sith Academy, so I guess while we're here, we may as well check that out. Actually, that might lead to a different thread that I do remember. Because I do remember digging around in the cargo hold for something, but I'm trying to remember exactly what. Well, I'm trying to remember exactly what the impetus for going in there was is the problem. And I simply don't remember, so may as well investigate, and then we can carry on with... What is this?
Yikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dolpi kikyuana.
This ought to be interesting. You mean Malik?
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule.
Wait, how do you know?
Nunotek. Tokning chatukune mulerabes.
Who are you?
Ta kunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mulerabes.
You're with the exchange.
Ke puna bunanai chachu chinba muleradwana. Tok chimba no kunik. Kavadumpa ku peliano momakata. Wanga kubist kiabol mulia. Ka ching chana na wagaba kon. Kavadumpa ku pelian bonantea. Chi gratu loda bograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ida patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune mulerabes.
How do you know my true identity?
Tag biz jubonko kokimak banka. Ching palachiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha duma wamama.
Okay, now I don't trust you.
Nisha julorcha kinkuno bulera jikun. Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya fulki kokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona ia bola.
Sources? What sources?
Shagji locha wana wama? Kavabolpa mulji gumana? Kinchun shishineng chene kung nobale mulera jikun? Wana mon kuzbes chingapula mulang tude rana prata. Dunko such a domam toma? Manaman atota! Hakkijukrata bola shui chongatong. Chongkin no bunka mulera kunkile. Kunkile no ba. Watende chokolo ono ku mulera. Tong haitwam chichi jumplumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis chang ba mulera. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar de hodonga ku hunkabe.
How does this involve you?
Tong abum sha umnina. Wonga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tun chichi ida dwana. Kababolpa mulji gumana.
And you're just going to give these items to me?
Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata. Punana chaku. Ikung kono bule marachi kong. Tong nabong siya nunya. Kavavolpa mulji kuna. Tolpa da bongwale kando na gugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola. Mucha shag panka.
I'll go check it out.
We tam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize. Gruto haga jijiwa. Watajuma wana hu wama hu natek. Tong abong siya ninang. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kabavolpa mulji gumana.
Huh, I don't remember that thread either. Maybe I had shied away from it before? I mean, Korriban was my 4th planet, is usually my 4th planet, so... Also, why are you not letting me into... there? Okay, let's go check around. Doesn't look like... Wait, what's this compartment? Yep, there is the spice that they were looking for. Seems to be a separate thing to what I had wondered about. Curious. You know what? Let's see where this thread goes. Let's see where this thread goes. Worst case scenario, I could be a brat about it. Huh. Curious. Wonder why he didn't just despawn when we went into the Ebon Hawk. Yeah, well, this is an old game, so what do I know? What do I know? Probably just preserve the state of the world so that it would be easier to manage things. Makes you wonder how things are saved internally. I'm gonna have to look that up. Alright, let's see where this thread leads. Yes, I do. Just take the spice. I don't want it or your credits.
Kun muliras limo poiwanga tangi tuamaji human act in ikatune jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma kuyami jusku chitanai uchua penki topa na ota vokasa yubabato kanchi yatuka ulan.
Maybe. Actually, no, I don't think I want to follow up on this thread.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra tangi wama jikona tonki pa nonku nek abog.
There we go. Get that out of my hair. Alright, you're the one who I need to speak to. Let's go see what you have to say.
Uchua penki tangi wama ji human act in ikatune chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Chiwa aita kan ki tong hitwama aki inkotune or tong hitwama ji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha ki mulira kun kin kimba no kun nik dorta.
Zygram says you sell special items.
Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma Kuyami jusku chitanai uchua penki topa na ota vokasa yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, chiwa aita kan kicha na jupornibo. Kun muli ras limo poiwanga, tang ituamaji, human act in ikatune.
What kind of things do you have for sale?
Tingkuin ko ka, kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi, kakin cha nawabakaon. Changwaba chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wish unyong kun. Tong ituamachi, jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota bokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan.
You know a lot about the Ebon Hawk and its previous owners?
Tong hitwama aki inkotune, o tong hitwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, kimba no kun nik dotcha, chiwa aita kan kicha na jupornibo, kun mulira slimo poiwanga, tong hitwama ji human act in ikatune.
Cursed? What do you mean?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota bokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, tong hitwama aki inkotune, o tong hitwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king, kimba no kun nik dota, kakin cha nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun, noba mulira tilai kuka, kang nibora tong chitsa, chesko yohaba kaba no pi to ula.
These events have more to do with the type of owner than the hawk itself.
Tang hiwama ji aki inkotun. Kachopa bogra shanko tachi cha, chawa wiskun yun kun. Bogra shok chong kanti chopa chawa wis yun kun. Ti ompi du puta krita, chao baso, chino molirani bubo, tonkin ba, no kun nexag.
Let's see your premium items.
Kimba no kun nik dota.
Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, this is expensive stuff. Holy crap. Strength plus 4? What the hell? That's a strength modifier. Why did I invest in strength again? Then again, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get that many credits. But holy crap. Holy crap, that is amazing. That had a lot of really good implants. Well then,
Tong itwama ji human act in ikatune, chon muli ra tong pa akat in tutune, chino muli ra ni bubo tong king ba, no kun nexag, da hupa da tenya ji jojo piti.
it was me. Why?
Kakin cha nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun. No ba muli ra tilai kuka, kang ibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba no pi to ula, achua pengti, yun patisa. Ichuba jikotka naga, kingu mwa muli ra dwana, kimba nikcha lora kun.
I didn't have a choice, really.
Uba baska dwana chichopa muska, kimba nikcha lora kun. Iyuma batmalyaw no wish, kakincha nawabakaon. Kun muli ras limo poiwanga toking ba, no kun nexag. Chiwa aita kan ki chiyokaku. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska, kakincha nawabakaon. Kimba nikcha lora kun.
I have some questions.
Baba Hassan Shan.
Anything interesting going on here?
Tong ituama ji human act in ikatune. Chon muli ra tong pa akat in tutune. Chino muli ra ni bubo tong king ba. No kun nexag. Da hupa da tenya ji juju piki. Just cronky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kimba muli ra tuana ji. Kimba no kun nixet abog.
What do you know about the Sith Academy?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, tong hitwama aki inkotune, or tong hitwama ji aki inkotu, tong pa no kun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king.
What can you tell me about the Sith's excavations? Surely there must be some way to go there.
Kun muliras limo poiwanga tang ituama ji human act in ikatune jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chitanai uchua penki topa na oto bokasa yubabato kanchi yatuka ulan chao baso chino molirani dubo tongking ba no kun nexag.
Do you know anything about a star map on Korriban?
Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ak inkotune.
The very old kind. Perhaps the Sith's excavations involve something like it?
Patoga yakfuli kokala jiji. Tingkuin koka. Tong hitwana ji satkat agi inkotune. Chuna mulira. Tong pa nongkum nek abog.
That's all for now.
Uchua penki.
Oh, they misspelled premium. Oops. You'd think those would be the ones that they'd be careful not to misspell. Now, who might you be? Let me guess, you're the Pizak player. You're the Pizak player. Alrighty, so I think it's high time we actually got along with the main thread. As in, actually going and dealing with the Sith Academy. So here we are. Huh. What's over here? Besides HK phasing into existence. I don't think anyone will mind if we run off with that. Or anything else this direction? No. 2003, that ain't a bad view. Actually, that looks painted in the background. That might be why it's so pixelated, though. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure most backgrounds were matte paintings back in this day. Heck, I'm pretty sure Halo... Yeah, Halo 2 definitely was, and that was around the same time. Alrighty.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Are you one of the Sith from the Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously deaf, however, since I asked you to leave.
Can I ask you some questions?
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
This'll go well.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
How do I become a Sith, then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Wait, I didn't see her there, though. And I know what she looks like, too. Don't distract me, whoever you are. What are you doing?
Korriban gelfa vadinovan gelfa. Kolotus nivan rebut. Ustakel kris. Ustakel kris. Puntasta gelfa. Fabuelta. Puntas. Linda tufta. Kolotus nivan rebut. Ikel irimos. Pinfusi Korriban.
Who put you up to this?
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And Rashi good. And she began Korrupia. And now for the Tufta. Gloria. And she began Korrupia.
Huh.
Is there something specific?
Are you Mikkel?
And what if I am?
Why are you making those men stand there?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
So this isn't a real test for them?
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Well, at least that allows me to tell them to stop it.
Kolotus nivan rebut. Fabuelta. Tuora. Kelmo tunfusi ni pirongan ikelfa.
Mikkel is tricking you. He'll never let you into the academy.
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And Rashi good. And she began Korrupia. And now for the Tufta. Gloria. And she began Korrupia.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely.
Well.
You talked to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
Mikkel is tricking you. He'll never let you into the Sith Academy.
Oh, no. All this for nothing.
Well. Whoa. He just passed out. Well then, that's fun. Jeez. Well. Oh, hey, stuff over here. It looks like that's the only thing over there, though. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see. So, Euthura is to be found in the cantina. So does that mean that she'll magically appear now? Oh hey, there she is in the back. You definitely were not there earlier.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
Why do you call me Jedi?
You think me a fool? You think I do not recognize a lightsaber when I see it? You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Are you Euthura Ben?
I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human?
Why would I want to join the Sith?
An interesting question, and not one I hear often. For most, the benefits of becoming a Sith are quite obvious. We wield ultimate power, my friend. To be a Sith is to taste freedom and to know victory. Nothing is as glorious as bending the Force to your will.
A lot of the hopefuls here end up dead. Doesn't seem glorious.
We make no apologies for the weak.
If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come.
And what about the Jedi?
Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not.
You don't consider yourself evil?
Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the Squellbug for the kill? These are things of nature, of the universe. We are no different from this. The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish.
But you serve the dark side of the Force, don't you?
It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. The Force serves us. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength.
But the dark side is evil. It corrupts.
Corruption is a word the pitiful use to describe the natural longing for power that they deny. Evil is a word trumpeted by the weak to ease their heart. It is true that the Force exacts a physical toll on some, but not a single one of them has ever regretted it. Anything else you hear is propaganda.
What if I said I already was a Sith?
I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Malak himself?
What about Darth Revan?
What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift with the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies.
I see. About joining you.
You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
Yes, I want to join the Sith.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
What difference does it make?
Perhaps none. Perhaps all the difference in the world. Either way, you possess enough raw power to intrigue me greatly. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I wish to become a Sith.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They are slaves. Don't worry about them.
Statement. Just a simple droid here, ma'am. Nothing to see. Move along.
I see. Fair enough. So long as they do not disturb your training or cause any trouble. Are you ready to go to the Academy, then?
Yes, I am.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
The Sith do what they want and pay no heed to duty or discipline.
Untrue. The Force demands discipline from all who use it, and the Sith demand duty. The truth goes far beyond such a superficial evaluation. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Mikkel? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
I am ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
And we're in. Alright. So they gave us our own room, huh? Interesting that there's only one bed, but then again, I guess they wouldn't think too much about the slaves,
Ah,
would they?
there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
You flatter me.
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
Darth Malak went there? Very interesting, isn't it, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
You want me to kill Master Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
Pupil against master. Sounds familiar.
And so it should. It is central to our beliefs. It is my responsibility to replace my master when I am strong enough.
What's stopping me from telling him about this?
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me. Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be.
And what's your part in this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige, and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together, and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
How do I know this isn't some test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
Very well. I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
How do I get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like. Shall I go on?
Yes, go on.
There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on?
Yes.
I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith, and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. It's difficult to say for certain.
I want to know more about these ruins on the surface.
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way into the tomb of Nagasato?
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
There's no other way inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Why is the Sith so interested in these ruins?
We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
Heard enough.
As you wish.
I want to know about these ruins on the surface.
I have been involved in the work there.
Okay, so... Do you know anything about Darth Revan?
Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master?
That's the one?
Very little. I never met him personally, though I heard he was a very powerful man. Very charismatic. In the end, Revan was outshone by his pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead man of importance to you?
Do you think it's possible Revan might be alive?
Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held.
So you wouldn't recognize Revan if the two of you met?
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life, Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon.
You mentioned that Revan came here before.
Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Nagasato. That was before my time. Fair enough.
Okay, so it looks like the only last thing to ask is about the Code of the Sith.
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Let's hear the explanation for all of it. I'm curious to see what kind of lore they'll put behind it.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Through passion, I gain strength.
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
What about love?
Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not. But it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
Those seem like awfully negative passions.
Negative? Compared to what? What keeps even the most rudimentary creature alive? Fear to run, anger to fight. Without it, a creature would most surely die.
Are you saying we aren't anything more than a rudimentary creature?
We are far more than them, perhaps. But in some ways, we are little different. To think us creatures beyond the need of simple passions is a delusion.
The Jedi say the opposite. How can both be right?
The Force gives us all power, even the Jedi. It is our mastery of our passion that gives us the strength they lack. It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Through strength, I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
Through power, I gain victory.
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
Through victory, my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend.
You don't think the Sithari can exist?
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
The Force shall free me.
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you.
I think I got it.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it and it shall serve you well.
Tell me about yourself.
About myself. I'm originally from Slaheron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
I'll be going.
You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige.
So what's updated? Alright, Code of the Sith. Alright, let's go take a look around. Get my bearings. So there's Uthar's room. I'm assuming that we aren't just allowed in there. Actually, let's find out if we are just allowed in there if I need to bring mission along. As expected. And I don't see any option to unlock it. Is that just because we suck?
On it. Damn!
What?
Yeah. I guess I can bring mission along later, see if we can get that to work, but for now... It looks like this is mostly just...
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Is something wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
But I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how do you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
Master Uthar probably wouldn't like to hear that.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please don't tell anyone. I'll get over it, I guess.
All right, suit yourself.
Well, good luck with your training. Please don't tell anyone what
I'm gonna go before my quick save. I'm curious what happens if I say maybe you should leave.
Oh,
If it doesn't feel right, then perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about the Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out, give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Huh. That was simple. And that needle does not move very far, does it? When you're at this state. Foot locker, if I really want to get into it. Maybe I should double back with mission when I get a chance. Maybe once that I've resolved matters with Karth, I'll swap out him for mission for a little bit. I want to break into something, I know where to go. Alright, so Lasha is someone that I need to talk to. Dan, so 2 more of the students. Let's not prod them yet. Let's see, another student. Now we come to the interesting part.
You take a wrong turn somewhere? Dustle, is that you? Oh, lovely. It's Father. Figures you'd show up after all this time. How did you manage to get inside the Academy?
Through the front doors.
Cute. I wonder how interested Master Uthar would be to know just who he has in his web. Unless you've switched sides, Father. But I doubt that. Just why are you here, Father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion?
Dustle, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead.
Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? Look, everyone, it's Father, come to rescue me at long last. Sure, he may have left Mother and I to die on Telos, but that doesn't matter.
No, I didn't abandon you. The task force just arrived too late. Telos was in ruins, and your mother... I held her, but I looked for you. I swear I looked everywhere.
Ah, save it. You abandoned us long before. We were alone all during the wars, and even once you came back, you still didn't stay.
I didn't have a choice. I was needed.
Yeah? Well, you were needed at home, too. You were needed when the bombing started, and I got captured. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have a new family now, a family that cares about me. I don't need you.
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. The son I knew would never...
You never knew me. You weren't even there to know me, so don't presume to tell me what I would or wouldn't do.
I don't know what's been done to you, but you are coming with me out of here, now.
Touch me, old man, and I'll kill you. Get out! Get out of here before I tell the Sith that you're here.
Calm down, Dustle. Arthur's only trying to protect you.
I don't need his protection, not anymore. The Sith give me everything I need.
You can't mean that. The Sith are... they're evil. They're the dark side. They took me away from you and your mother. They're what took you from me.
No, they are not evil. They're not. The dark side is superior. And you were at war long before they came along.
The Sith war to conquer, to rule the helpless. I went to war for you, Dustle, for your freedom, your future.
I don't believe you.
If I failed you, son, then it's my failure. Please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it. Prove that the Sith are so evil, and I'll think about it.
Come with us then, and we'll show you.
I'm not gonna follow you around, forget it. If you're caught, they'll just think I was betraying them. I'll stay right here. I won't tell anyone you're here, for now. You find some proof, and you bring it to me. If I hear you asking questions about me, or doing a single thing to jeopardize my position in the Sith, I swear I'll tell everyone what you're up to. You got that, Father? You prove what you're saying is true. I'm not going anywhere otherwise.
I got it, Dustle. I'll be back. I swear it.
Oh boy, that gets interesting, doesn't it? Curious to hear what Karth will have to say about that. Actually, let's have that conversation now then.
What do you need?
You want to talk?
No, what I want is to find something. Anything that will convince Dustle that we're telling the truth. Must be something in the Academy that we can bring to him. Something that would show him what the Sith really are.
Alright, that's very straightforward. And HK, what are you doing? I mean, I know what you're doing, but what are you doing?
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something?
It would be an improvement.
Funny. Say that after I'm a full Sith and I'll ground your face into the dirt just for fun. You hanging around still? Don't you have your own plans? Not that they'll help you. I'm in for sure, you know.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell...
You can at least give me a hint.
I guess there's no harm in it. Word has it that Master Uthar gives big points for Sith artifacts that are brought back from the valley.
You just found that out, did you?
Well, if you've known for so long, why haven't you taken advantage of it yet? Yeah. Just like I thought.
Because I literally just got started? That dialogue makes more sense after I've been wandering a bit, doesn't it? Last show.
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the Academy.
You're trying to become a Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
And why? And what way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Why haven't you brought it to Uthar yet?
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
Where is this artifact?
Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it?
It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
You're lying. You don't have anything.
You go ahead and think that. I'll enjoy the look on your face when I win.
I'll probably accidentally find it anyway.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak.
You want to make it? Actually, no. I'm not here to be antagonistic. Who are you?
Shardan's the name. Don't forget it. You'll have me to thank when you get kicked out of here.
Get lost, nerf herder.
You'll get yours. Just you wait.
Okay, so he's the one that's highly antagonistic. Good to know. So, that's all the rooms in here by the looks of it. And then this is the main chamber, presumably. There's Uthar. So, let's go ahead and take care of the Sith code thing while I'm here.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
How do I gain prestige?
Oh, it is no more complicated than I said. Perform impressive deeds, or bring me a suitably valuable artifact from the Valley of the Dark Lords.
Observation. We could begin by slaughtering the inhabitants of this building, Master. Would that be impressive?
Oh, so it's a popularity contest, basically. Wonderful.
Really, however, you should seek out Euthura and get her advice. She is your trainer, after all, yes?
Where is this valley?
There is an exit that leads to the surface of the planet. The valley is only a short trip from there. It is not difficult to find.
I want to know some more about you.
You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the Academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask again, young one.
I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
passion.
Through passion, I gain...
strength.
Through strength, I gain...
power.
Through power, I gain...
victory.
Through victory...
my chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false, victory by any means is desirable.
False.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to. Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
Alright. A start, he says. So, assuming this is the way back outside. Actually, sounds more like a training ground now that I get closer. A dueling room. Where's your sword? I'm hearing lightsaber noises, but I don't see a lightsaber.
There are some students in hiding that refuse to follow an order. Master Uthar wants them found and dead. He's offering a reward for it, too.
If you're here to use the dueling room, go ahead. I'm through with it.
What kind of dueling are you talking about?
This is where you get to hone your killing styles. We get sent captives all the time to practice on it. Very handy.
You mean we can kill any of the prisoners here?
You only get so many before the terminal cuts you off. Some of the students are a little bloodthirsty and get carried away, after all.
It's barbaric.
Why? It'd be a waste just to execute them. At least this way they're useful. No problem. Enjoy.
Well then. I'm going elsewhere. Interrogation room. I'm starting to regret coming this way. I forgot how brutal this game can be.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's been maddening.
You want me to try it?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Uthar.
Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt given well,
We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu nadagdig. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke.
Do you know any way I could free you?
Kipuna! Kavatumpa ku palea muka bata! Jiyoka ku tumpa ku palea!
Trust me, I'll help you if I can.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunodak. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachi kun. Spimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe.
I'll think about it.
Achuta, wonga kun bistulpi kit.
So I can put him into a catatonic state.
Une podo achuta.
Is there... I wonder if I have...
Une achuta.
Doesn't look like I have an easy way to help him unless... I'll have to experiment with that. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to approach that. I'm not sure how I want to approach that yet. For now, though, I suppose... Actually, it's not getting too late yet, but I suppose we can wrap this up by going into the Valley of the Dark Lords. So what's over this way? Finish exploring. Huh. Alright, so this leads to the Valley of... Yep. What's going on over here?
Huh. Another hopeful wandering about the Academy? I suppose you want to know how to get prestige.
Who might you be?
I'm one of the Academy trainers, of course. You'd do well to watch your tone with me, hopeful. I'll be one of your instructors when and if you reach your final test.
Final test?
Oh yes. You gather prestige to earn the opportunity to take the final test. You don't automatically become a student. You'll see.
Do you know how I can get some prestige?
As if I didn't have better things to do. Has anyone told you about Jorak-Un?
No. Who's Jorak-Un?
Well, the first thing you should know is that it's not a name you should mention around Master Uthar if you can avoid it. Jorak-Un was once Uthar's master, you see, and the head of this academy. He went a little insane, however, and Uthar forced him to flee to the surface and hide. It seems that Jorak has been spending his time kidnapping students who wander into the Valley of the Dark Lords. No idea why. I've also no idea why Uthar doesn't do something about it. If you want prestige, however, you'll find that hermit, as everyone calls him. You'll find Jorak and either kill him or bring back anything he's been writing. Uthar would like that. Now be gone. I have better things to do than chat with lost hopefuls.
Huh. What happened to your animations in that last conversation? Also, who are you guys?
Tong abog siya uninang wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kavavol pa mulje kumana?
Who are you?
Chi gratulo da pograshi onion komba chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ida patisa batua kachatutonga. Pagrasha kon tijaka umma. Jubakaha, Chopa, Chawachwish, Yunku. Jodo, Jitbungarantang.
You're human, but you speak like a Twi'lek.
Janshak Bulara, Umrao Chis Gaduchi, On Chuban Yiska Yanki, Titoke Gratun, Chichaku, King Gacha Chonobra, Bogra Walano Tumbacha, Nechi Chuna Chubaching, Lorda Itaku, Chi Gratu, Loda, Bograshi, Oniu Komba, Chintono Muchuba, Loda Itakun. Ida patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon
makes sense to me.
Chubakaha, chopa chawachwish, yunku. Jodo jitbungarantang.
Be detailed.
Boragatong. Mulira ashang turung ni na potata tuangachun tize. Grutu haga jijiwa. Watachuma wana hu wama hu natek.
What can you tell me about the valley?
Tag, biz jubunko koki bakbaka. Sing para chiska mule, tunarana nu prata, dunko sicha tuma wamama tus, keba toma. Nisha julorja, kinkuno pulera. Takum justakiki, grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha punka, bola wana. Pamule simo, podadara nanga kubi. Mule rabes. Chansha pulana. Umrao cheese kaduchi. Chubani ishka yanki. Titoke gratun. Kun chicha kun king kacha chonobra. Bogra wala tumba. Nechi chuna chubaching. Lorda itakun. Jedabadwana ni dibobo. Dom na bunga niya. Dom patukas magdalea.
Anything I should be watchful for?
Ronda di hotonga kun hangari. Wana kun bez ching malamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Togning chatukunde mule rabes. Mucho shat bakap. Kino no namapaule rachikun.
What are these Shirak?
Takom justak niki grammar mogo. Kachi ita hotunga.
What are these Tukata?
Manaman atota. Hakki jukrata bola shui chongatong. Chongkin no bunka mulera kunkile. Kunkile no ba. Watende chokolo uno ku mulera. Watana wama mulera. Kenjun jubashak. No mule mulera chi. Jonitun turji chiwi itato. Mola una dichek. Palamure slimo wanga kun bisching.
What can you tell? Actually, I'll be going.
Achuta.
Who are you?
Golpada pongwale kaduna kuchuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola. Uchachak panka.
So you aren't a Sith?
Jedabadwana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha niya. Dong patukas magdalea.
Can I ask you some questions?
Tong abong shabunina. Wonga kumbis ken balemuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji idatwana. Kapabol pa mulje kumana. Natipon ng Chipikaza. Topa pache unjoneji yokolawish.
How come you don't speak Galactic Basic?
Chi gratu loda bograshi onium komba chintono muchuba loda ita kun ita patisa batua kacha tuton bagrasha kon tichaka chubakaha chopa chawachwish yunku jodo jitbungaranta tong haiwam jitung lumpa ita puhe tikitu dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut Kachi chu ita dundoga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindu bobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira. Tolpa da pongwane. Kabagong kuvilio bote. Bonanay kuchu. Awaga boska chokola. Mucha shag panka. Achuta.
Alrighty then. I'm assuming the other way leads back outside, so let's head into the valley. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Vast and desolate. And now I don't have to listen to combat music. Yet. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Huh, Chirac. Oh hey, the stun kicking.
How'd you like that? Let's go!
There we go. Simple enough. The Chirac Caves. Do I dare enter? Let's see. What kind of well, let's see. Useful items. Okay, no. These are quest items. I've got a decent number of concussion grenades. A few frags. Do I dare enter in? Well, first, I get the feeling that whatever that student is looking for might be in here. Let's see if I can clear him out. There's a bunch. Oh geez, that is a lot of them, holy crap.
How'd you like that?
We're killing them quickly though. We are killing them quickly. Ooh, level ups. Attributes. Oh, perfect. Yeah, increase your dex so you can be more useful there. Okay, beats. Yeah, let's make you a little more durable. Then you. Skills. There we go.
Ready?
Yes?
Alright. That's one group down. More Chiracs. Doesn't look like they see me yet, though. And if they don't see me...
Fire!
You asked for this!
There we go.
Sure.
This might have been threatening if this weren't the final planet to deal with. Wait, a fireplace? What's that about? Force Whirlwind is wonderful. Huh. Sith corpse. Alright, just a few credits. Slowly but surely making our way through all of this. Kata. Resisted. Good thing we had the stun.
Time to rumble!
Try again. Oh hey, one that didn't resist. Power attacking into oblivion.
You asked! Let's go!
I better not use any more force powers in case I need to heal.
How'd you like that?
Luckily, seem relatively easy to take down given our current power. And I've got 3 people who are, well, geared toward murder.
How'd you like that?
Out of curiosity. A chewed corpse. Chewed by what, I wonder? An droid disruptor. Interesting. If I didn't have people who know destroyed droid, that might be useful. Then again, for someone who's using blasters, that could be helpful. Because it seems like pretty much everyone that isn't named Zalbar on my team is using blasters or lightsabers. To be fair, it's not as if there's no reason to use vibroblades so you can subvert energy shields, but the problem is that seems to be more situational at this point. A lot of people just don't seem to be using the energy shield very much. You actually saved! You actually beat my save! How dare you! How freaking dare you! Your turn. And with how much damage they're laying out, I don't know if it's even worth using power attack. Just normal attack seems to be enough. Nice. Anything interesting on the other side? Oh crap, it's a Torrent attack. Oh crap, that's not what I was looking for. What the hell is it doing? I better wait for my force points to come back. I mean, I managed to handle the Torrent attack in Sheik, but yeah. You know what? That's what the power of quick saving is for. H. Let's lead with... I doubt Force Whirlwind will work. Yep, immune. Oh, I forgot about the poison effect.
You asked for this!
Can you please focus on damage right now? I need this thing dead. Oh, you missed. Thanks. You're helpful. Nice. Oh, that's good.
Down you go!
You know what? I'm just gonna let you guys handle this. Let's let you take some of the hits now.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Can you guys just stop hitting me, please? Hey, no, don't hit the droid. That guy's expensive. My droid is expensive. I say not to hit me, they immediately go for the droid. Typical. Hopefully there's something good in here. Keldroma? Wait a minute. Isn't that... Alright, show me new. Duron's journal. This datapad appears to be the personal journal of the Jedi Duron Keldroma. The last entry reveals what he was doing on this world. Korriban is everything, I imagined, and feared. I can feel the power of the dark side here. I can sense the Terrentatek hiding in this evil place. Shayla and I have decided to venture forth into the Valley of the Sith Lords in search of the creatures. I only wish Gun Han was still with us. Why couldn't he just accept that Shayla and I are in love? He claims our passion for each other will lead us down the dark side, but he can't even see how his own pride and arrogance are leading him away from the light. Maybe it is good that he left after all. Even as dangerous as the Terrentatek are, I'm certain Shayla and I can defeat one without his help. And then that's why you died. That is why you died. So, you died at Kashyyyk, and then these two died here. So how good are his robes? Whoa! I like. Don't mind me as I run away with your robes that look exactly the same as my old Jedi Master robes. Well, I guess it means Jolie gets better robes now. If he doesn't mind the stench of youngin'. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything over here apart from more of those flying brats. Shame that I can't go back to Dantooine to report that now. Nothing for us to see there? Alrighty. So was this... What the heck? What did I get blocked by? Oh well, no matter. Anything interesting this way? Nope. Plasma one.
Acknowledgement.
Can you recover it? Oh, pretty sure you're decent with demolitions, so that seemed to work. Unless it was doing the... Oh well, I guess we'll see. Not that I really use these... And the heck? Who are you guys?
Sure.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. We're not going back to the Academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
Go back? Wait, I'm not here to bring you back. Wait, they must be these guys.
So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up!
Maybe I can help you.
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick?
Give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
You want to help us? All right, I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some kind of large creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could escape. That would be help enough. Can you do that?
I can try.
I'll believe that when I see it. But if you could, we would be grateful. So, is there news? Is the passageway clear?
It's clear. You're free to go.
It's clear? We can go. Thank you. I wasn't expecting help from anyone in the Academy. I guess we aren't the only ones who don't agree with everything. Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate, thank you again. You've saved our lives.
Oh hey, level up for me now. Working on that persuade skill. And then, what do I want to work on outside of that? Looks like this is a different power from Force Whirlwind. This one just stops them for 2 rounds. And then this one... incapacitated for 6 seconds is still useful. And it does damage even if there's a success, so... crowd control against these... against large hordes of bugs? That'll work.
Acknowledgement!
And of course the easy mine is over this way. Now well, just my luck for moving through here first, right? Be that as it may, that seems to be everything in this cave formation. I don't know if we could get prestige by claiming that the students are, well, those students are dead.
What?
Oh hey, you falling behind actually worked out, Revan. It's so nice to actually say your name now. I got used to you calling you either me or main character. Also, why am I hearing screaming in the game? Then again, we did just see that people got stuck in here, so what do I know? Now we can actually proceed to the Valley of the Dark Lords. Or Sith Lords, whatever they're called.
The second tomb on the left within the valley is the tomb of Naga Sadow. It is off-limits to all students, unless they're in the company of Master Uthar.
These tombs we've uncovered are only the tip of an entire ancient Sith fortress. I wonder what happened here. Sorry, I'm rather busy with the excavation planning right now.
Who are you?
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met.
Who are you?
Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? We had no idea the Sith were here so long ago.
Why not? Aren't there records?
Not from this far back. Or at least what records do exist are sketchy at best. These ruins date back to a period when the Sith were first formed, before their exile into the far reaches of space. It's quite fascinating.
What are you doing here?
I've been working on a translation of some of the runes by this tomb. I'm quite excited. This may very well be the tomb of Ajunta Pall.
Who is Ajunta Pall?
Ajunta Pall was one of the first of the great Sith Lords. He rebelled against his Jedi Masters and led the way for the rest of us that followed. These runes claim that he was interred here, and I wonder if his sword might not be here as well.
His sword?
According to legend, Ajunta Pall created a sword of terrible power. Someone who located it could gain considerable prestige.
Has any effort been made to recover it?
Well, a few of the bolder students have tried. They did not return. As I understand it, the tombs are quite dangerous.
What makes the tombs so dangerous?
From what I've been told, the tombs have old traps and machines that are still active. They were designed to keep out intruders when they were made, and still do. I suppose if the Academy wanted to make a concerted effort, the tomb would be opened. But I think Master Uthar prefers to keep it as a challenge for the students.
What do you know about the sword's power?
Nothing at all. The legends don't say anything about it. It may have had powers only for Ajunta alone.
Hasn't any effort been made to recover it?
Well, a few of the bolder students.
Why don't you go in then?
No, these tombs are certainly not harmless. Don't think that. The sword may be tempting, but I'm not about to risk my life to find it.
I've got to be going.
Of course. Don't let me keep you from your business.
Alright. Ajunta Pall, huh? That name does not sound real. Although, if I'm gonna be going in there, I'm pretty sure I want to bring Juhani along for this one.
What is it?
Glad I can just swap him in and out like that. Honestly, I should have done that earlier, so I could get into Uthar's room. Oh, either way. So... yeah, let's go for more AoE.
Sure.
This totally won't backfire on me once I get into the final battle, will it? Let's see what we find in here. Plasma.
Master?
Luckily, we've got a droid. I have an army. We have HK-47. Yes. Not surprised they let me bash this door open. Alright, Tukata.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Huh. Force Wave didn't seem to have much of an effect.
Powering weapon.
Huh, looks like Force Wave replaced... huh. Looks like Force Wave replaced Force Whirlwind. Interesting.
Sure.
There we go. Sith Corpse. Oh, look, more fun. A data pad. Huh. Longer stun. I'll miss the longer stun, but I suppose it should help anyway. Severed arm. Another data pad. What are these data pads then? Quest items. Ah, here we are. This datapad appears to be a journalist of the journal of a Sith archaeologist by the name of Varen Gall. Most of it consists of uninteresting notes on the geology of the tomb's caverns, but the final entry is as follows. Strangely enough, I've found traces of Thurangian in the tomb. This is an unstable black rock used as fuel by lesser races. Perhaps the ancient Sith on Korriban used it as a power source? It is a volatile and dangerous substance and reacts violently to fire. I'll have to be careful. There's gotta be a way to get past this obelisk blocking the bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of unstable material. I'm willing to bet some kind of energy discharge will set it off. Blaster fire isn't doing the trick, however. I'll have to try some kind of explosive. I just hope that guard droid over there isn't as defunct as it looks. Ah. Rune-covered obelisk. So you need some kind of fire effect. So. If I give it a plasma mine. Where are my mines? There's gotta be. And no. Well, we've got Saber Throw.
Your wish?
That seemed to do it. I guess we'll have to commit to the Saber Throw gimmick.
Yep.
What? Luckily, it seems that deflecting blaster bolts has done wonders.
Your wish?
And you're almost out of force points. That's great. Let's engage. Do you need to be closer for that?
Powering weapon.
Saber throw is more expensive than it looks. Well, at least it's done. Alright, what's this lever do? I'm not sure what that did. Didn't move the obelisk. Or why? Well, let's get into here. Eventually. Wow. You've got a bloody lightsaber. Flash mine.
Acknowledgement.
I'm glad I have you for this.
What?
There we go. Tomb door. Statue of some kind. Can't seem to do anything to it. Corpse? Alright, that seems to be everything of interest. Now comes the fun part.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Beware of this. This spirit, it may not be what it appears. Great emotion lies within.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
Disturb your... I was here once before, I think. Do you remember me?
I do. And yet I do not. The Force is so strong with you, human. Yet the face, the soul... it has been so very long.
Are you Ajunta Paul?
I had a name once. Ajunta Paul. Yes, that was my name. I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
You were a Sith Lord? Wait, what? From the ancient times?
Ancient? Has it been so long that you use the word ancient? I have been here so long, so lost. I cannot remember. We were the first to rebel, to betray, to surrender ourselves to the dark side. So strong, we thought. So wrong.
What do you mean by those we had betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force, who warned us against the dark side, yet we embraced it in secret, reveled in its power. We were... discovered? Or did we act? I can no longer remember. But here is where we came, to hide, to grow, and here we fell.
What can you tell me about this place?
Our temple, our tomb, built far from our enemies. We revered power and threw off the teachings of our old masters. We were not the first to fall to the dark side, but we had more power than those before us. It came from elsewhere.
What do you mean? Came from where?
Our oldest secret. Only we would know. We lords. Only we would know where our power came from.
Tell me the secret.
I cannot, human. It is a secret of so long ago, I no longer remember. You who bristle with the Force, you must find this place. Or have you? Or did you? Or will you? So many images. I see your heart, human Jedi. I see your power, your pride. You will find the old place, the dark place, and you will regret it.
Why? What is at this place?
So much power, it is blinding. I remember so little.
How did you fall? What happened?
We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us. And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
The Sith fled, yes, and they returned.
So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing. Nothing.
Why do you remain here?
Remain? Do I remain? I have regretted for so long all that I have done. My sword, I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now, a corpse as I am a corpse. I am dead as my faith is dead, and I shall remain here, surrounded by blackness in death as in life.
I feel sorry for you.
Most of my brethren would desire only to take what power I have left, even if it would destroy them. I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish it to rot away as I have. I command this of you.
What do you want me to do with it?
If you are wise, you will not keep it. In the end, it is what destroyed me. There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my sword. But it has been so long, I do not remember which. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine, then it is yours.
And if the sword isn't yours?
Then you must die. This is how it must be.
How will I know which sword it is?
I do remember one thing of my sword. Listen to me carefully. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my sword and place it on the statue.
Well, we picked up 3. So. Problem is, I don't even remember which ones I picked up. Though. What's that mine? I want to say it would be this one. I am that which grips the heart in fright, darkens night, and silences the light. Actually, that might be more plausible. Well, I can always just keep flinging swords at it until it works, so... So it worked. I think.
No, that is not the one. My ancient sword is black as the night sky. I remember now. I'm sorry.
And I actually win against you. HK, blast him! Oh, yep, we're not gonna live through this.
Yes.
Well, that's definitive. Let's see if this is the one.
No,
Wow, did I literally choose the two that it... Wow. Save's coming! Actually, unless it's none of them.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me.
There's no need to remain here, is there?
No need? What choice have I?
You can return to the light side and end your torment.
Return? But I betrayed my old masters. They would never let me return to the light side. It is too late. Too late.
I don't believe the light side would turn you away. You've suffered long enough.
If I could return... Oh, my master, it has been so long, and I regret so much.
That is that. Now I have the sword of Ajunta Paul. What kind of sword is it? Oops. I'm surprised there isn't some sort of curse associated with it. How's it compared to a double-bladed saber? Oh, wow. No contest. Basileus blade wins out. Interesting, that. Wonder what? Oh, well. Then again, the idea is to hand this off to Uthar, since that it, well, if it really did have that kind of corrupting influence. Oh dear.
So, the spineless worm actually made it through the tomb. I'm impressed.
Shardan, what do you want?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time. It's been quite a wait.
Warning. Touch the master's blade and lose an arm, meatbag.
Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
No, I think I'll manage with it just fine. Kind of you to offer, though.
Oh, but I insist. I'm not about to let a chance to impress Master Uthar pass me by. Especially not for a pathetic excuse for a Sith like yourself. Hand over the sword, worm. You know I'm the superior here.
And if I don't?
Isn't it obvious? You die. Rule of the Sith. Only the strong and cunning shall survive. You won't be missed, trust me. Now hand it over.
What are you going to give me for?
This isn't a negotiation. As much as I dislike ultimatums, I'm afraid I must stoop. Hand over the sword or die.
He'll take it over my dead body.
I've been looking forward to this.
Unfortunately for you, I actually know what I'm doing. Oh, you know how to drain life. That's adorable. Unfortunately for you, I know how to stun people. Didn't even need the other two to intervene. Wonder if he has anything interesting to say about what I just got.
You have the sword. The sword of Ajunta Ball. That's it, isn't it? How did you ever acquire it?
I got it from Ajunta himself, if you must know.
Are you joking with me? The Sith Lord still lives?
No, not exactly.
Oh, that is quite interesting. My mentor told me that Sith apparitions might be possible, but I never truly believed it. Well, thank you for the information. I must go and inform my mentor at once of this strange news.
Alrighty then. So... let's see what else is around here. Although... it's not terribly late for me, but I've been going a while. So this is another... so this is another tomb. I want to try and knock out another tomb before the evening's out, or... yeah, let's go ahead. We'll knock out this tomb and then we'll call it for the night.
Ready.
Yes?
Huh.
Acknowledgement.
Wonder why there'd be that droid thing. What kind of insanity are we about to walk into? Oh, a bunch of Ducatas. Now I see why. The droid is there so that people who do not have any easy way of murdering things can murder. This is a combat area, first and foremost. Ooh, plasma grenades.
Yes?
Also, they are giving us a lot of credits on these corpses. Oh, you closed in on me. Let's see what Stasis Field can do.
What?
That is what a Jedi can do.
And then we shred them. Huh. Looks like even Force hijinks would be troublesome given the circumstances.
What?
Because these things seem pretty resistant to our Force powers. Luckily our buffs still work if ever I need to rely on those. Why does it sound like everything's collapsing? Mandalorian. System status pending. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's open it anyway. Although it seems to be taking a while to actually load up, so I'm curious to know what's behind here. Access granted. What's that supposed to mean? Am I about to be murdered? Although that is a man. Oh, is this a oh.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh?
Ow.
The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Horde, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home.
Who are you?
Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello, Mikol. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Ern. I was once the head of the Academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
Yes, I've been told about you.
Liar! You think I can't tell? Obviously, the Academy is lax in its training as usual. Stupid Uthar. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Mikol here. I already tested him, didn't I, Mikol? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Mikol here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
What if I refuse to take your test?
Well, forgive me for resorting to the cliché, but you would die, of course.
What if I told you I was Darth Revan?
Then I'd say you have quite an imagination. Not a bad thing, but not quite what I'm looking for in a proper Sith.
Look, I'm sure we can talk about this.
I'm sure we could. We could chat all day about it. But where would that get us? I'm quite determined, and you are quite helpless. Perhaps you have some questions. I'm not above delaying the test a bit. The results are always the same.
What if I refuse to take your test?
Well,
Oh, right. You're a madman.
What's a little mental instability between tutor and pupil? What's important is that I'm here to better the Sith as a whole. It's a big job.
Go ahead. Do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
What if Mikol... Wait. What if Mikol dies?
Then you win. If you die, then he wins. I thought this was self-evident. Did you not grasp the concept earlier? Well then, any last comments before we begin, Mikol?
We can both survive. Attack him together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
I do nothing. He's a fine leader, you said. He's good for the Sith.
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be soft like the Jedi. Well, it's time for your punishment. And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
I accept the reward and assist them.
So you've made a profit, and now you have some sniveling, useless fools trading after you. No. Bad idea, bad idea. At any rate, here is your punishment. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
I share it.
You gained an advantage and you share it freely? Let them rip the secret from my dead hands, I say. I mean, share it? Are you mad? Well, you did ask for this. It's for your own good. Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him, or give him another chance?
Oh hey, Juhani woke up. Give him another chance.
Another chance to make you look poor to your superiors? To make it look like you are weak and deserving of attack? No. Think again. Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward. Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
I won't give you the satisfaction of an answer.
Such insolent students I get these days. You deserve this. And then some. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. We'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
Okay. Start with heals. Then we'll see if we can
Yes.
stasis. Oh, the stasis didn't work. Better do this, and then you can run a rampage.
Sure.
Down you go.
Guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
Nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you were proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This could be your chance to change your ways, Mikkel.
You mean the light side? I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've done some... I've hurt a lot of people.
You can always turn back to the light.
I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
Well, that simplifies that bit. What's that crystal do? I'll have to check that later. Actually, maybe I can look for it in here. Doesn't say. Probably a blade color then. So, anything interesting in the tomb? Black Horde's mask. Actually, what I should be doing is going into party members, whereas... Oh, I can't do that when I'm in a dungeon. Well, let's see what it does. Restricted to dark side. Oh, it just improves your stealth and gives you fire resist. Okay, that has its use. How do you miss? It's a literal still object. Now, well, now we wait. So, after that, we've got another student out of the way that could have prevented us. Well, actually, we've got 2 students out of the way now that could have blocked us from making any progress there. So, in order to get to the star map, we've got a decent amount to look at. Wonder what that crystal will do. Then we've got 2 artifacts that we can hand off, which means we don't have to engage in hijinks in order to actually make it work. I just wish my computer skill was better so I could up that Mandalorian, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. And unfortunately, the other light side character I'm doing is also gonna be a warrior because, well, I want to test out something with respect to... I'm trying to think. My thinking is I want to try and see whether it's possible to go into this game with as close to zero knowledge about CRPGs as you can. And given that I've already played this game a bunch and have played a lot of CRPGs, I can't necessarily replicate that, but what I'm thinking I can do is I can auto-level everything and start with the default build. Because I know that the warrior build is the most straightforward, so I'm wondering if I can just do a warrior build, auto-level everything, and let that work. That's my question. And that's what I'm going to be experimenting with on my 3rd and final playthrough. The hope is that it is actually possible to do it. If it is, great. If not, then I get to yell at it during the retrospective. I hope it's doable. Because honestly, playing through this now, I mean, people say that the gameplay for this is outdated, but part of me wonders after spending all this time with it, how much of that is a result of... I'm trying to think of how best to describe this. How much of it is a result of people just not being used to CRPGs? That's what I'm unsure of. Because you look at the gameplay, and it really is just a CRPG. I mean, to be fair, modern CRPGs are proper turn-based affairs instead of real-time with pause. But still, what are you doing, Juhani? You ever intend to fight? Good job, Revan.
Sure.
Ooh, stuff in here. Anything good? Computer probe. And that's everything here. Alrighty, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Got plenty still to see to with Korriban, as expected. So, at this point, actually we've got one more tomb to explore. And then... Actually, there is only one more tomb to explore. Problem is, we haven't found anything definitive that we could bring to Karth's son. So that's the tomb of Nagasato. So that's the objective long term, where we're going to be going. And we've got this tomb over here, the business with Karth, a lot of other stuff. So, I think at this point, this probably would be a good place to stop for tonight. So, given that, I guess thinking through what all remains, because we've got the remainder of Korriban. We've got the place you go to right before you hit the Star Forge, which will probably take a couple of hours on its own. I can't remember how big that section is. And then the remains of that plus Star Forge itself. I don't remember the Star Forge being that big. So my suspicion is that we've got 3 more sessions after this one. So honestly, I think we're in a good spot to call it for tonight. So, I guess in that case, yeah, I am tired. It has been a long day. A productive day. I got a lot done on the next video, but still, it has been a long day. So, I'm gonna call it here. So, next week we will continue to explore the Valley of the Sith Lords. We will see if we've gotten enough to impress Master Uthar. And hopefully, with any luck, we'll be able to get inside the Tomb of Nagasado. We will be allowed to see the star map, get the last piece we need so we can go cause all kinds of mayhem. With any luck, it'll work out. For now, though, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.